Everybody, this is Ophelia once again. I trust that everyone is having a great day. Today, I want to talk about stubbornness. Has anyone ever called you stubborn? Well, I'm sure you may have been called stubborn at some point in your life, and you grow up thinking that it's something negative, it's something bad. But today I'm here to tell you that being stubborn is not a negative thing. It's not a bad thing. What makes stubbornness bad is if you use it foolishly. For example, if you get into an argument with someone and you're fixing for a fight, the person is walking away from you and you are following the person and fixing for a fight. People are telling you to behave, discouraging you from going after that person, and you are just hell mad and you're going and you're not listening to anyone. That is using stubbornness negatively, and it is foolish. It's foolish. And you can't argue, you can't try to calm someone down when they are all fixed like that to get into a fight. So that is a foolish form of stubbornness. But as I look around every day, I see a lot of people with talent, and they're doing things, but things are not working out. And I reflected on this a while ago, and that was my inspiration for talking about stubbornness. What a lot of people need to succeed is stubbornness. Having the passion that no matter whatever is in your way, that you are going after it. You're moving stumbling blocks. You see that form of passion that I showed you in scene 1? You're using that same intensity, but you are channeling it in the positive direction. So say you set out to achieve a goal for yourself, whether it's to become a carpenter, a mason, a singer, an actor, a businessman, a businesswoman, a hairdresser, a tailor, a politician, a nurse, doctor, policeman, a designer, seamstress, a barber, whatever it is that you are determined to, you set out a goal for. You have to put everything in it. You have to attack it with the same intensity that that person in that scenario tried to attack that other person. You have to give it your 100%, and if possible 200%. Put that same intensity into what it is that you want to achieve. Use stubbornness wisely. And I don't really call it, well, you see, when we hear the word stubbornness, we attribute it to negative things because that's how we were raised. You know, we were raised with, okay, if you're disobedient to your parent, they call you stubborn. But I call it passion. I call it being passionate. So it's like you're interested in something or you want to do something and you are passionate about it. You are feeling a great, just this love, this intensity. You know, it's intense. That's the word, intense. So I prefer the word passionate. But if you want to say stubborn, at least make it just say, okay, well, okay, you can be stubborn and use it negatively, and you can be stubborn and use it positively. Let me give you a scenario with being stubborn. It's like I could remember one time I had this assignment to do. I was new to the online learning thing, and I had this statistics assignment. I had to do an assignment based on a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. I had to do a spreadsheet. I could remember when I saw the assignment, I started bawling. I was crying. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. How am I going to do this? And it's online, and you can't see the instructor, and you don't want to bother the instructor about this. So I, with all the tears in my eyes and all worked up, I called my sister back home, and I told her, I said, I don't know how to do this. I was given an assignment with Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. I have never even seen it in my life. And she was trying to console me, and after I hung up the phone, I attacked the computer. I went on the computer and I started Googling, and with tears in my eyes and crying, I'm Googling, and I found this tutorial, and I sat down with tears in my eyes, and I have a book and everything, and I learned how to do a Microsoft spreadsheet. And the point I'm trying to make is that whatever it is you're doing, if you put the same intensity into it, if you put that stubbornness, that passion into it, you're more likely to achieve your goal. Be stubborn like Paul. Be passionate like Paul in the Bible days. Be passionate like Paul. Is that use your passion, your intensity. Why do use your passion, your stubbornness intensely, and channel it towards that something positive. And so I am all about turning the negative into positive. That's my philosophy, and that is why I came up with the logo, positive energy always. Because even though your circumstances might seem negative, depressing, you look at your experiences and you take what you learn from it, and you use it to better yourself. And so if you're looking at yourself and saying, oh, you're stubborn, whatever, and you think that if you are always fixing for a fight, but you're getting through with that, but you have your goals and you're not getting through with that, stop fixing for the fights and become successful by fixing for what it is that you want to achieve, something positive. So if you want to become something positive, stop just channeling your stubbornness into something negative. Channel it into something positive. Use the same energy. Get those stumbling blocks out of your way. Attack them like you will attack someone. You don't need to attack people. Attack things that are in your way. Get rid of those things. And your mind, be stubborn enough to say, okay, well, if your mind is telling you that you cannot do it, you tell your mind, you say, watch me. One of the things that makes me even more stubborn and passionate is when people look at me and challenge me and tell me I cannot. If you tell me I cannot do something and I want to do it bad enough, you're not stopping me. And I encourage you to be the same. Don't use the stubbornness to do negative things. Use your stubbornness and channel it in a positive direction. Attack your goals, not people. And once again, just visit my fan page, keepitani.com, motivational blogs and poems. Share this video with somebody who is passionate and stubborn but not using it correctly. Like, comment, visit my website, keepitani.com, and remember, positive energy always.